Module Overview. This module comprehensively examines the intersection of entrepreneurship, agribusiness development, and inclusive economic growth through the lenses of gender and youth. It explores how women and young people can be empowered to become successful agripreneurs, agricultural entrepreneurs, identifies barriers that impede their entrepreneurial success, and presents a strategic framework for fostering innovation, access to markets, digital transformation, value addition, and sustainable enterprise development. 1. Understanding agripreneurship. Agripreneurship refers to the application of entrepreneurial skills, innovation, and business principles to agriculture and related value chains. It involves opportunity identification in agriculture, risk management, innovation, and digital solutions, business planning and scalability, resource mobilization. For youth and women, agripreneurship offers a critical pathway out of unemployment and poverty, especially when traditional farming is no longer sustainable or appealing. Second, why agribusiness for youth and women? Demographic dividends. Over 60% of the African population is under 25. Feminization of agriculture. Women perform over 50% of agricultural labor, yet own less than 15% of land. Urbanization and demand. Growing demand for packaged, processed, and convenient food. Technological disruption. Use of AI, mobile platforms, drone technology, and digital finance. Climate-smart innovations. Greenhouse farming, irrigation solutions, biofertilizers. Third, agribusiness opportunities across the value chain node, agripreneurship opportunities, input supply seed multiplication, agri-input retailing, agro-dealer networks, production, greenhouse farming, aquaponics, livestock farming, vertical farming, processing, agro-processing, cassava, shea butter, tomatoes, packaging enterprises, distribution cold chain logistics, e-commerce platforms for farm produce, marketing branding, agricultural commodity trading, food delivery services, extension services, mobile advisory, drone mapping, farm accounting. Fourth, barriers to youth and women in agribusiness capital constraints, limited collateral, loan discrimination, lack of financial literacy, land tenure systems, insecure land rights, especially for women, market access, poor transport, discriminatory buyer preferences. Skill gaps, lack of technical, managerial, and digital skills, cultural norms, gender biases discouraging women from owning or leading businesses, policy blind spots, generic agricultural policies that ignore age and gender dynamics. Fifth, enablers and interventions for agripreneurship, youth and women agribusiness funds, grants, credit lines, and interest-free loans, incubators and hubs, training centers like ULEAD, Enable Youth, and IITA incubators, access to land, group leasing models, communal land reforms, government allocations, digital innovation platforms, Farm Crowdy, Nigeria, crowdsourced funding for youth-led farms, Hello Tractor, mobile tractor hiring platform used by youth, AgroMall, digital marketplace for smallholders, policy support, national gender, youth agricultural strategies, e.g., Nigeria's National Youth and Agribusiness Strategy. Sixth, inclusive agribusiness models, cooperatives, youth or women-led groups sharing resources, marketing collectively, franchise models, small-scale agro-dealers operating under a national brand, public-private partnerships, PPP, investment in training, mechanization, and infrastructure, outgrower schemes, inclusion of smallholder youth/women in commercial farming operations with guaranteed buyback. Seventh, entrepreneurship skills and competencies. Category, key skills, business plan, writing, marketing, record keeping, innovation design thinking, product development, process improvement, digital literacy, social media marketing, agri-tech apps, online payment leadership networking, negotiation, public speaking, financial management cash flow, profit and loss, cost-benefit analysis. 8. Case studies of agripreneurial success. Agnes Kalibata, Rwanda, transformed agricultural policy and created an enabling environment for women agribusiness owners. Gbenga Omotayo, Nigeria, youth founder of a successful cassava processing firm using mobile extension advisory, agripreneur network, Kenya, youth-led startup connecting rural farmers to urban retailers, Women in Cocoa Project, Ghana, empowered 10,000 women with microcredit and access to export markets, challenges in creating inclusive partnerships, power imbalance between stakeholders, tokenism in youth, women, involvement, funding, inequality, weak follow-up mechanisms, poor coordination between ministries and actors, resistance to innovation among traditional actors, recommendations for building inclusive innovation ecosystems, integrate gender and youth inclusion metrics into M&E systems, support women/youth-led consortiums to lead partnerships, ensure shared value models for all actors, establish policies for innovation zones and agri-startup incentives, invest in rural innovation centers and youth agri-hackathons. 9. Sustainability and scaling up. Agribusinesses, integration with climate-smart practices, certification for export standards, organic fair trade, scaling models, franchising, partnerships, investment pitching, youth and gender impact assessment tools, community reinvestment, and local employment creation.